In June of 2018, I decided to start using the Stash app. Now, this app is great for beginners, especially if you're just starting off and you're a little bit worried about, okay, well, if I focus on investing and there's so many graphs and there's so many different apps, I just want to get started and start small. I don't want to invest like $10,000 straight up. Stash is just a great way that explains the stock market in layman terms, and it makes it easy for every beginner. And that's why in 2018, I decided to get started. But here we are 5 years later. What does my Stash app look like today? So as I look back in 2018 from my very first year in Stash, you can see I built myself up by the end of December 31st, 2018 to $350. Now, all it took was $5 a week. That's actually what I started off with because we were still trying to pay down debt. We were still focused on a lot of different things. So I thought, okay, so what we could do here is just do $5 a week and, see how that goes. So this is way before the $5 a day challenge and all that stuff that we're doing today. This is how I actually got started with investing in 2018. And I don't know about you, but if I have a lot of bills and I have a lot of things going on, I can't afford to be like some of these gurus who are saying, oh, $10,000 here, $1,000 there, invest $5,000 a month. But I can do $5 a week. That's a great place to get started. And see, Stash does something called auto invest, where all you have to do is set it up. I want to do $5. I want to invest it in these things. And then every week it'll automatically pull that out of your bank account, invest it for you, and you don't have to sit there and worry about it. From 2018 all the way through to January of 2020, when I actually did a video here on YouTube to update everybody on how my progress was going. And by that point, here's how much money I had in my Stash account. $808 is how much I have in this account. The reason that's not only growth, but that's also dividends. So they pay out dividends, which is basically the company giving you some extra money, is the layman's terms of it, for investing in their individual stock or ETF. So not bad, not bad growth for just simply $5 a week. But I will say that what's interesting about it is you can see, January 2020 and then March 2020 happens. And whether you block that out of your mind or not, that's when the pandemic hit. So I was grateful I didn't get laid off, but we were working from home. So we were saving a lot of money on gas and going out and, all that kind of stuff that you typically spend every single day. So we were taking that money and I started investing it into Stash. I was transferring much, much more than $5 a week at that point. And I decided, hey, let me get in on some of the single stocks and some of the ETFs that they offer and just let that grow and see what happens. Because right now the market is so far down. My hope is eventually it'll recover. Little did I know that it would recover so well. But I decided to start investing in things like Apple because I love the Apple company. I started investing in things like Delta Airlines because at that time, airlines were grounded. And I'm like, wow, this is going to happen. At some point, we're going to get the airlines back up in the air. I'm going to invest into Delta Airlines and even MasterCard. Now, I do have some stinkers as well that are still negative yet today. And I'll share that with you in just a moment. Now, the rest of it, I invested in their ETFs. And Stash makes this easy for beginners. As you can see right here on the app, as I come down, you don't have to sit there and worry about, understanding the actual ETF like VTI or VOO or QQQ or ABCDEFG. You don't have to worry about that. They make it easy here on Stash. Look at this. You can just go and select what you're passionate about. So look, commodities. If I click on that, all the glitters, gold diggers, raw earth. I can come back here. We can click on broad market. It'll talk about, do you want dividends? Do you want growth, high yield, mid cap, blue chips, match the market? There's all kinds of things. And then if you click on it, let's click on match the market growth. It'll explain a little bit about the ETF, but it allows you to have a little bit more of a sensible layman's terms on all of these different funds. You don't have to sit here and do a lot of different research. Perfect for beginners. But here we are 5 years later. Let's see where this grew. I am now at $5,110. Definitely a good increase from $800 3 years ago. But the most important thing is I actually don't invest $5 a week because I have so many other investments going on. We have the $5 a day challenge going on with my Robinhood app. There's a lot going on. So this is now only $10 a month that I'm investing. Right here you can see the auto invest, which is a great way, again, to get started. But I'm only doing $10 a month instead of $5 a week. You can set this for whatever works best for you. That's what works best for me now. But the most important thing is, let's scroll down here. Look at my percentage change. I've actually gained $1,301 since 2018, which is a 31% increase on my money. So all the money that I took and I deposited in to Stash app grew by an additional $1,301. Not bad at all. Now, a lot of that is thanks to the pandemic because I was getting aggressive on things like Apple. You can see that grew by 45%. As of the recording of this video, look down below, blue chips by another 42%, and Delta Airlines, remember I was telling you about Delta, 52% up on the money that I invested into Delta. Now, don't I wish I would have put in a lot more than I did, but hey, it's all good. It's still money and it's still growth. Now, I told you I'd tell you about my stinkers because, my top holdings look great. And everybody could say, man, 31%, look at that, 52% on Delta. This guy is great. No. I got to be real with you guys because that's what we do here on the channel. Two dumb investments. One is Clear Secure. You see that's down 39%. That stinks. And I bought that when it first came out. It was on the IPO, initial public offering, and I decided to jump in on it here on Stash. Really stupid, down 39%. But I'm not going to sell. You don't sell when you're down, right? I'm going to hold on to this thing until it decides to get its act together or unless the company goes out of business. So we're in it for the long haul with that one. Same thing with this one, which is an absolute killer. Look at this. This is an ETF, corporate cannabis. Weed, not good. Down 86%, 86%. If I click on that and I show you, if I go into position right here, and then we look here, I lost $263 on this fund. My average price is $22.07 a share, and right now it's only going for $3.08 per share. That's terrible. So amongst all the pain and agony of that negative 86 and that negative 39, of course, the overall portfolio does look good at 31% up. But, it's not all sunshine and rainbows. There's some stinkers in there as well. Now, you can see I did transfer some money in just for the sake of this video to give you a proper review for those of you who are asking about this. What that means is I did an actual, not an auto transfer. I did a manual transfer from my bank account because I'm going to invest live here on video. Now, the best thing to do is if you're getting started, just invest in an ETF because it's going to give you a little bit more diversification than a single stock like Clear. I was down over 30% on Clear. That's a single stock. Not good. Explore all investments. Let's see what we're passionate about here today. I can come down here. You can invest in stocks and crypto as well, but I'm going to stick with the ETFs. Let's see. Let's do goods and services. Oh, look at that. Destination recreation. I love cruises, and I see a cruise boat on that. Let me click on it and see what's going on with it. Going for $41 a share. Whether you're living it up on a holiday weekend or binge watching your latest obsession, these leisure, hospitality, food and beverage, and entertainment companies aim to please. Okay, so what I can do is scroll down here and it tells you what the top fund holdings are. You can see things like Liberty Media Corporation, Fox Corporation, Las Vegas, Sands. So we got some Las Vegas stocks going on in here. Marriott, one of the hotels, Cisco Corp. Great. Let's invest in this just for fun, see what happens. You can also look up here at the 5-year and the 10-year to see how this has been going. Not too shabby. It is down from its high over here in 2021. Let's go ahead and invest. If I hit on invest in PEG, invest once, and then let's put in my portfolio cash. If I click on here, I can see I got that $140. Let's invest all of that. $140, hit buy. Great, confirm purchase. Now, what it's going to do is it's going to be completed in the next trading window. Stash has 4 different trading windows in the day, 2 in the morning, 2 in the evening. So if you're somebody that wants to do day trading or somebody that wants to get in and out of stocks, Stash is not your jam. Stash is not something you should get. You should look into something a little bit different like a Robinhood or a Webull, which I'll also link down below if you want to check them out. But for Stash, for a beginner investor, it doesn't matter what the trading window is. Just keep on a consistent schedule. So what started out as $5 a week in June of 2018 to $350 by the end of 2018, and now today sitting at $5,110. The most important thing you could do is get started today. Now you can actually get, while this promotion lasts, $20 in portfolio cash here on Stash by using the link in the description below and getting started today. If you have any questions, drop them below. Check out this video next, and we'll see you on the next video.